Alright, so the Dji Mavic Mini has been out for a few weeks now, and I wanted to give a quick pro and con list of things to consider before buying the drone. So let's check it out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Alright, straight to it. So getting it in the air straight out of the box is very quick and straightforward. You have to update your batteries, you have to update the drone itself. If you got the RC controller, update that too as well. Now getting out of your gear bag and into the sky can take as little as 5 minutes if you know what you're doing. Now in addition, calibrating the DJI Mavic Mini is very straightforward. In fact, the DJI Fly app alerts you when you need to calibrate it. Now to compare that to the Chroma Blade I have behind me, I have to calibrate that one every time I'm at a new location, essentially, and that entails doing the drone dance, flipping it and rotating it until it's ready to go, and that's cumbersome and it takes a lot of time. Furthermore, that's a big drone, so it takes a lot of space in my gear bag. So my last pro for ease of use are that the modes are incredibly smart. My favorites being sport mode for faster moving subjects or cinematic mode for smoother panning shots when I can't necessarily think of my shots beforehand, or I need to just straight up run and gun and just get what I have. Now another pro would be the size. I mean, you can basically put this thing in your pocket. Now because it's 249 grams, you don't have to register it with the FAA or the EASA or whatever you have in the area, but you still have to follow the drone laws. Remember that. Now to touch on the features, 2.7K up to 30 frames per second, full HD at 60 frames per second, 3-axis gimbal. I mean, everything is a direct upgrade from the DJI Spark. Now for me, the biggest redeeming factor of the DJI Mavic Mini is the 30-minute flight time it packs. Let me just say that it's winter where I'm at right now, and it'll probably be winter for the next 6 months. And battery life is very important because the cold just sucks. It sucks battery. And having that added flight time of 30 minutes coming from, say, the Spark, which is about a 15-minute flight time, is a game changer. That said, I've been flying the drone only when it's cold out because it's only been cold out where I'm at, and get about, give or take, 27 minutes of flight time when I use it. Now, some of my personal favorite features. It's very easy to overlook the DJI Mavic Mini for photography, but I wouldn't count it out. I mean, sure, you can't gather as much light as, say, a DJI Inspire 3 with a Zenmuse X5R Micro Four Thirds sensor, but the Mini does have the 3-axis gimbal, and you can slow down the shutter speed using manual controls, which means you can gather more light. Now, putting that in the gear bag with, say, my Sony a7R II or another workhorse camera, I have close to a complete system and most angles covered. Now, just a little tidbit, I'm really glad that they added a hardwire on the RC to your phone or mobile device because, well, the Spark used Wi-Fi. And because you're using Wi-Fi, you can run into technical errors, you can run into Wi-Fi disconnection errors, or if anyone's coming from, say, the DJI Spark who didn't buy the Fly More combo and they try to buy the controller after the fact, there was some major connection issues with that. Now, with the Spark trying to compare the controller with the Wi-Fi in your mobile device, it was a hassle for a lot of people. I'm not saying everyone, but for me it was, and I ended up selling my Spark because of it. The hardwire is a plus for, well, ease of use and connection, or any other connection problems that might arise in the future. Alright, so cons. First off, there's no 4K. This isn't a deal breaker for me, I don't need 4K. It would just be nice to have. Now if it had super slow motion and full HD, I mean, another con that this drone has is because it's 249 grams, it's made out of plastic. I mean, this isn't a deal breaker for everyone, but just don't expect the DJI Mavic Mini to feel like you're holding a RED camera or some kind of magnesium body, full frame DSLR, but it is what it is. You have to make some sacrifices when you're trying to get your weight this low. So my opinion, to weigh out the pros and the cons, the DJI Mavic Mini is a fantastic drone, and it's going to be in my gear bag every time I go out for a job or I'm just out and about. It's just so lightweight, the battery life is so long, and it's just versatile. It's just nice to have something that I can put in the sky at any given moment as long as the law allows me to. Again, I'm coming from, say, the Spark with 15 minutes flight time, full HD, or the Chroma Blade, which is cumbersome and massive, and I just don't want to take it out because it's so big. It's a good investment. It's a great drone, and I recommend it, especially with the holiday season coming up. Ask holiday person for it. Let me close up the video by saying thank you for watching. We're going to continue unpacking the drone, and we'll keep making videos on it in the near future, along with more DJI products, more retro products, lens reviews, how-tos, whatever videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.